Group Celtic pre-match prediction for Saturday. So I'm going to talk about the team, who we playing, who should play. Is there going to be new faces brought in for the starting lineup? Big game on Saturday against Hamilton, 12 o'clock kickoff, All Ireland final day. So it's a busy day for me over here in Dublin. I'll have my Dublin jersey on, I'll have my hoop scarf on. But look at massive day, good weekend ahead. We're all still buzzing after getting that result in Ibrox a couple of weeks ago. Domestically, we're doing really good under Neil Lennon. I'm delighted just to shut all the Lenny haters up, the ones that were going mad after the Cluj game saying Lenny out. Look at the Champions League, I know the league, but at the end of the day, the league has been the bread and butter. We need to get the 9 in a row title. So for Saturday, Hamilton are a good side. They've had 4 points so far domestically. We're going into it 4 wins on the trot. Domestically, we're at the scoring over 20 goals so far for the boys. So it's been good so far for Celtic boys. The goals are coming from everywhere in the park. Edward, Ryan Christie, Callum McGregor, James Forrest. They're coming from everywhere. Even defenders are getting a bit in there as well, like Christopher Royer. My starting lineup would be Fraser Foster in goal. I think Fraser, big presence, experience at Celtic previously. He's on loan, give him as much game time as he want. We had to get the deal over the line. We needed that keeper. Look, it's going to be exciting times when Ben does come back, because it'll be interesting to see who's going to get this short. Is it going to be Gordon? Is it going to be Bain? Is it going to be Fraser? We'll have to see, but we have to take every game as it comes. So Fraser in goal. Right back would have to be Mortis Boyer, the Austrian. Well, he's Swiss, but he plays for Austria now. And basically, he's been good so far. He got his first taste of Celtic in Ibrox, first taste of a Glasgow derby. He played quite well when he came on, defended quite well, made sure that he didn't get much crosses in. So he's going to get right back. I think Al Hamid played very good for Israel the other night. Some skillful parts pushing up front. I think with the centre defensive problems we have at the moment, Oyer's not fully up for it. Samudovic is hot and cold with injuries. So I don't know if he's going to be even making the team, if he's going to even travel with the squad. And in the other defensive partnership, I would have to be Julian. Christopher Julian was absolutely immense against Rangers 2 weeks ago. That picture of him pulling his top, the passion, which was phenomenal. That's what you like to see. He said it was unbelievable. He's gonna try get big performances this season. Obviously, with the price tag we paid, you want to get them big performances. So he's going to be in there. Left back it's a bit of a mystery. Like Bangoli's has been playing good recently. A few bad spells in games, but look, not every footballer is consistent. You know, they have good games and bad games. But will Greg Taylor get the thumbs up because he has experience playing with Hamilton when he was at Kilmarnock? It's interesting to say, but I say Lennon will stick to his guns and go with Bangoli left back. Midfield, Scott Brown is obviously going to be in there. The enforcer is always in there. Scott Brown will be in there. It's been a tough couple of weeks for Scott Brown, considering the criticism and the abuse that he's got off certain fans on the social media world. He's taken like a champ. It's very upsetting what's that happening to him, especially when he came out of Ibrox. That fan should be punished, because if at the end of the day, if that was Scott Brown towards him, it'd be all over the papers. There'd be a lawsuit brought out. So hopefully karma hits him back in the face and there's actions going to be done, even sanctions against him. There is reports saying that Rangers have blocked the season ticket book and stuff like that. But regards to Broony for this game, I think Broony's going to be up for it as normal. Good morale, he'd be up for it. It's good to see we've seen spells in the previous game pushing up forward as well. If we can get a bit out of him, like Brown can hit it, but I just think he's always too deep to push and hit it, because he has the likes of obviously Callum there and Ryan there to do the job for him. So it will be Callum in there with Christie. I think Christie, this is a game for Christie. He loves scoring away for Celtic, loves it, especially he has records against Hamilton. He scored a few times against Hamilton, both for Aberdeen and for Celtic. So yeah, I think he'd be up for this. I think he scored for Inverness as well against Hamilton a few years back as well before we bought him. So that'd be the midfield with the left. The left one's a tough one. Will it be Mohamed El Nouzi? Will it be Scott Sinclair? Considering Scott Sinclair has been fighting to get into this squad. There's been a lot of social media posts being put up. There's reports that he's sat down with Neil Lennon and said, look, the transfer window's closed. I want to be here for this season. I want to play well. I want to do quite good. I want to get a winner's medal. I want to be a part of this team, part of this successful team, part of a history-breaking team. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. Could Johnny Hayes get in there as well? It's a tough one. It's a tough one to shuffle. But I would have to go with Mohamed El Nouzi. I think he's a promising threat for Celtic. Like 16 million he's valued at when Southampton bought him off Basel last year. So this guy's quite good, and we've seen him as well playing against Celtic for Molde. He scored against us in Europa League a couple of years ago. So he is a good threat. He's a Norwegian international, so I'd give him the thumbs up. He's been training with the squad. He's training obviously with a few of the new faces that came in, Frimpong, Mortis Boyer, El Hamid wasn't training. He was obviously off with Israel. There's been a few of the boys, in there. Right wing be James Forrest. James Hamilton. I think this is a game for him. I think this is an outside the foot job game. Drifts in, hits it into the far left corner or the far right corner. I think this is a good game for James Forrest. And up front, controversial decision. I would have to go with Leigh Griffiths. I just think Leigh Griffiths' record away in Hamilton is remarkable. Free kicks, penalties. He has scored every season we played at Hamilton away in the last 4 or 5 seasons. So I'll give Leigh Griffiths the nod. I think I'd rest Edward. If I had my way, I'd rest McGregor. I would rest Brown as well. I'd rest Christie. I'd rest a good few of them. I'd rest Jamesy. I'd bring in all these new fresh faces because we have a game on Thursday, a Europa League game against Rennes. We need to kind of be freshness, and obviously some of these players are going to be a bit exhausted playing international football as well. I know. Fair enough, Scotland didn't travel too far, like the likes of Belgium and Hampden and all that, but still, I'd rest some of the players. But my prediction for the game, the score for the game, I'm going to say 3-0. I think the goals are going to come from Julian. It's going to be Ryan Christie, and I say McGregor. I just think McGregor's going to take a nice ping at it. McGregor got sent off there a couple of years back, but look at this typical Scottish referees don't have a brace out to ref the game, but we'll talk about that another day. I'd obviously love to see Beaton come in if he's fit, if he can come in, do a job and put El Hamid right back, but I think he's gonna, at the moment with this injury situation, Boyer will play right back, and I'd say El Hamid will fit into the centre position. He's quite tall, versatile, quite quick, so I'm not worried about Hamilton scoring against us. But that's it from me. I hope he's enjoyed the game. I hope he's enjoyed the pre-match stuff. Any ideas you want me to do for the YouTube channel, throw it at me. If you want to know where they got the jumper, it's from subsidesports.co.uk. They sell them for £25, my crest on it, and they also do t-shirts as well. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Speak to us all soon. Up the Celts. Hail, hail. Here we go. 10 in a row, and up the Dubs as well. Come on, the Dubs.